Hi, Kim from inspiredtosing.com here, and today we're going to talk about the E vowel. Now, a lot of singers struggle with this vowel. They find that it's a little bit squeezed, or it sounds thin, or it's nasal, or just really uncomfortable and doesn't feel like the other vowels do. So today I wanted to talk about the two things that you're going to want to do to the vocal tract to make sure that your E both feels and sounds the way that you would like it to. The first piece of the puzzle is to lift the soft palate. Now I've got a whole video on this and I've popped the link there so you can click on it if you need more information, but you want to lift the soft palate. You want to create more space in the back. When we say E day to day, just when we're talking, everything is quite closed. We don't have a lot of space inside the mouth. Whereas when we sing, we want to have a lot of that warmth and that resonance. So we want to have the space open. And this is across the board, no matter what notes you're singing. On an E, you're going to want to have the soft palate lifted. So you can do this by inhaling on a little K sound. And it feels weird because we usually exhale to make a K. But as I said, there is that video on the soft palate if you would like more information about what it is and what it feels like when it's lifted. But if you know already, go for it and make sure it's lifted on your E. And the second piece of the puzzle is what your tongue is doing. So you may already know that the best place for the tip of the tongue is behind the bottom teeth. So that's where we want it for all the vowels that we sing. But E is a little bit different in terms of what the rest of the tongue does. So I'm going to get you to use the sides of your tongue and actually lift them and touch the sides of your top teeth. Sounds really weird. But what you're trying to create is a little almost V shape. So the side of your tongue touches the top teeth here, kind of in the middle. Then you've got the tip of the tongue behind the bottom teeth, and then the other side is touching the top teeth. E. And it feels odd, especially when you've got the soft palate lifted. E. And I'm going to get you to play around with where you're touching it in the middle. So you want to find the spot that sounds and feels the best for you. So keep the tip of the tongue here, and then I want you to lift the sides, somewhere touching the top in the middle, and then sing an E. E, and start moving the sides forward and back. So you're actually almost tracing along the top of those teeth there. E. So you can probably hear that when I move my tongue, the sound changes and it feels sometimes more comfortable or sometimes less comfortable. So I want you to find what position feels the most comfortable for you. And it's not going to feel very natural if this isn't how you sing E at the moment, but something that feels like you could probably do it and it could become comfortable. When your E is right, it should feel really free. It should feel like the sound is focused or your placement is forward and the sound is going outwards rather than keeping it trapped inside your mouth. And you can also have a listen to it. So my little favorite go-to is monkey ears. You put your hands around your ears, cupped like this, and your elbows in, sort of straight out. That's going to give you more of an idea of what you sound like. So if you don't have great acoustics or you don't have a microphone and an amp that you can really tell what you sound like, this is a really good go-to. So when you're moving that tongue and trying to find the best position for it, it pays to listen so that you have a bit of an idea of what the outcome is as well. So if you have had any challenges with your E vowel, I hope that this helps in terms of what you're doing with the vocal tract. It doesn't cover what you're doing with your breathing and support. That's kind of a separate thing. But hopefully this helps make the shape feel a little bit more natural and a little bit more free. Let me know if you've got any questions below and share it with your singing friends if you find it useful.